I think we got an echo going on there. So, all right, all right. Hey, how's it going there? This is Two Birds, One Show. DeeTer. That's my buddy Ricky. We got a few guests on tonight that we're guessing 2024. They're good guests. We want to bring them back. We got Greg and my buddy Gabe. So,
what's up, gentlemen?
What's up, gents?
What's up, dude?
If you're new to the show, we talk about Philly sports and craft beer. We're going to go around the horn and talk about what beer we got. And if you're out there, you're drinking a beer, let us know whatever you got going on. And then we're going to dive into some sports. And feel free to comment on the sports. Let us know how you feel about it.
Smoking weed or drinking, cannabis flavored beverages or eating gummies. Feel free, or drinking wine or drinking bourbon, drinking scotch, drinking beer.
So I guess I always go first. Let's start off with Gabe. What you got tonight, Gabe?
Just like I said, any of you children from the 80s, we have a Voltron-style freaking IPA for us.
Nice. Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
And everything else. From Tripping Animals.
Tripping Animals, too, man. Awesome brewery.
My brother got it for me because he knows I love the 80s and I like giant robots. And
that's
cool, man.
Awesome can, dude. I was a huge Voltron fan growing up, man. That's awesome, dude. Man, props to you, dude.
I would hold on to that can. That can is cool.
Yeah, that would go in my collection if I had that.
Yeah, definitely.
I got a comment. What's up, fellas? On the Trillium double dry hop, the River Way.
Nice. Just had that on tap at Hob.
Oh, do you? I have yet to have that. I see there was cans.
We did. We blasted through it. Yeah.
Really? I'm gonna have to pick that up then.
It was really good. I just tapped a new root and branch today at Hob. Total Blam Blam.
Well, that's why I got to that root and branch.
I think that's from like a Bowie song, right? Total Blam Blam. Is that off a Bowie song or?
I don't know, man. Don't sound too, but
I think it is.
All right. Next guest. What's up, Greg? How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. How you been?
Good to see you, man.
Good seeing you too. I'm doing the Down East.
Down East? Nice.
Yeah. This is
nice.
The grape one.
Okay.
Excuse me, blackberry. Blackberry cider. It's part of a mixed berry one. They have a cranberry and raspberry in that one too. All three of them just phenomenal.
Down East. Nice. So where are they located at, Greg?
I believe they gosh, I'm gonna say it's up north, Connecticut. Okay.
So it's Boston.
It's Boston. That's
okay.
it. Yeah.
We got another comment here, guys. Ant, Happy New Year, folks. Hey, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah, Happy New Year's.
And Greg's our resident cider dude. I'll tell you what, this cat drinks more cider at my fucking bar than anybody, man. He helps kill kegs like you want to believe, dude. Sometimes we'll be hanging out, and I'll look, I'm like, damn, Greg had fucking 8 ciders. I'd be fucking toasted. The kid can hold his liquor, though. I'll give him credit.
Nice.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
I just want to say, what a great shirt Gabe's got on. Look at that shirt, guys.
Yeah, I got mine on today.
Nice. Well played, sir.
Yeah.
So, what were you going to say, Greg, about the ciders or something? I'm sorry.
Yeah. I usually follow that up with some vodka on top of it. Some nice straight Kettle One.
For real. I know it. Yeah, the kid don't play.
It's like boom, right there on the bar for me.
Oh man, it was a good one today, dude. Rosier was up there. It was great to see him, and it was good.
It was good to so long, man. Let him know I said hi, dude. I
will. I tell him we give him a shout out every week on the show. He's like, "No, you don't." I'm like, "Yes, we do." So, Mike, this is your shout out, dude. I don't want to.
He's awesome.
I don't want to dive into sports yet, but remind me to come back to that when we do, because I wanted to get a professional running back's take on the Saquon Barkley thing, whether to sit or to play for the record. So when we get into sports, remind me to come back to that. Yeah, I had a good conversation with him.
Yeah, we're talking about that a little earlier. But
everybody, that's been the hot topic for 5 days now. It's all people are talking about.
Oh, I have a really quick question. I know you guys are from the 80s and 90s. Did you actually what alternative timeline did we think that we say Detroit Lions and Super Bowl contenders?
Right?
It's crazy, dude.
What
It is
universe?
crazy.
That never happens.
Like
Yeah.
DeeTer did 21. I got in the Navy. You decided to stop drinking, and he became a vegetarian. What alternative universe was it that the Lions are going to the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
I mean,
I stopped drinking and I'm a vegetarian. I couldn't even imagine.
The Mandela effect.
Right.
Saying no one ever thought, hey, man, how about them Lions going to having a shot at the Super Bowl?
That's funny,
Yeah.
dude.
They got
That's
a
great.
great squad over there.
Yeah.
I like the coach.
Yeah, he's you know his fiery, crazy personality reminds me of Nick Sirianni.
He's the guy that freaking most likely goes to
Yeah, I
the
can
bar
kinda
and
see that.
starts the fight.
Yeah, they're both pretty wild and boisterous and voice their opinions. That seems like the new age of coaching, and I like that it's going there now, where coaches are allowed to have a personality. I do like that because it was so stuffy and stymied back in the day. Like, wear a suit, don't say anything. Be
Right.
Now coaches are like, listen, I'm going to say the fuck I want.
Yeah. I totally see that, man.
Detroit's, that guy's a really big dude. He can say what the heck he wants anyway.
Yeah,
That too.
He
Dude's
ain't
beast.
nobody.
yeah. Former tight end in this league.
Mm-hmm.
A big. Yeah, I was like, that's a big dude.
So I got a growler from Bobcat Root and Branch, New You, 2025.
That's what I
And,
just kicked at Hob that I replaced Blam Blam with today.
Yeah,
Let me
I
tell
had
you
some of
something,
that. It was
dude.
pretty good.
This is a good beer, man. This is fantastic.
Greg, you were drinking it the other day, weren't you? You were like, let me try that, because you don't drink IPAs, and you were like, he got the New You from Root and Branch. I was like, dude, get at him.
Yeah,
Dude, this is really good, man.
I drink the IPAs, but I prefer the ciders. But
Yeah,
yeah,
nothing wrong with
was
that. Hey,
definitely
I
up
always
there.
say you like what you like.
Yeah, that was definitely up there. That
There you go,
was
D.
probably one of my favorites that I've had in a while.
Nice. Yeah, man. I like Root and Branch. This is probably one of their better ones, man. This is really fantastic. And I had a few good beers today at Kid Rips. Shout out to Kid Rips.
Nice place.
I was drinking Hot Butcher of the World, their
Nice.
orange milkshake or something. Oh
yeah,
my god,
nice.
that was incredible. And then I had Twin Elephant Noosh. That Nosh. Noosh.
Yeah. Which variant of Nosh did you have?
I'm not quite sure, man, but it was so damn good.
I just
kicked
kicked
at Kid Rips.
I just kicked the Nosh Rawaka the other day in my joint.
Oh man, Rawaka's a good hop.
Actually, Al's uncle came in and had it the one day.
Nice.
The Nosh Rawaka. Yeah, so shout out to Steve.
Yeah, we went to Kid Rips because they put up on their social media. They had a new panini with pastrami Reuben. Oh man, that was a good sandwich.
Good.
That was pretty good. I love my Reubens. What's that?
Nice.
Ant's got something here. Drinking a cashmere Coogee sweater from Burley Oak.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, Burley Oak's a good brewery.
So I got a little double fist. Cheers to you, Ant. That's awesome, brother. Burley Oak's a great brewery down there in Maryland.
What you got, Ricky?
I'm double fisting tonight. I got I got the vegan from Fiden's.
Oh, dude, what? This guy, man. Look at that beer.
I got
beautiful, man.
It's great beer. 8.5% double IPA hopped with Citra, Galaxy, and Nelson, the Holy Trinity. And then double fisting, I got some Rome THC infused seltzer.
Nice.
Yeah, shout out. Thank you. Big thanks to Alice for that one.
What's the milligrams on that guy?
That's 12.
12?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all right.
And I got a Delta 9 in there, sativa blend too. Yeah. So
Flyers, by the way, Flyers just scored. I got them on in the background right now.
Oh shit.
Nice.
I forgot. Yeah, they started at 10 o'clock today, right?
Yeah.
Sixers just started too.
Yeah.
They're playing Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here we go. We get some live updates as the show goes on, guys.
Yep.
You guys are in for a treat tonight, everybody.
Oh,
out there.
Yeah. By the way, I already started.
Nice. What you got going on? What is it?
It's a it was a gift from a friend.
Nice.
Yeah, so
sativa, indica, hybrid.
It was sativa.
Nice. It's my go-to.
Mhm. So I'm feeling pretty good right now.
I'm waiting for mine to kick in. I'm sure America will know when mine kicks in.
Mine
Oh
already
shit!
did. That's why I'm like, I can't. My eyes are just squinty.
Nice. You know what I say, dude? I enjoy it because it's 2025. If we learned anything that's going on this fucking planet right now, all the craziness, enjoy life every day, man. Any little
Gotcha.
celebration you can find to do it. Do it because
Gotcha.
you ain't going to look back when all's said and done. Be like, man, I wish I didn't have fun. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And
Well, shit, man. Look at that explosion, or the dude, the truck, or whatever,
Just some
around
craziness.
the Sugar Bowl, right, or something like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
What
and
the
you know,
fuck,
listen,
dude?
I don't, and the thing that happened in Vegas too. You know, it's
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it's crazy. So
Tesla.
I say to everybody, and I want to keep the show light. I don't want to go down that path, but
Yeah.
listen, man, every chance you get to be happy, celebrate, and enjoy life, do it. If the universe is telling you anything in the last 20 years, is enjoy fucking life.
Enjoy life, man.
Yep.
Enjoy it.
Listen, nobody gets out alive, and you don't get to bring anything with you except the memories you make. So you might as well make them really fucking good ones.
Yep.
All right.
All
Well,
All right, so that was my Ricky rant.
that's
Let's get
that.
started.
There it is.
Ricky Ray, number one.
So.
I think the weed's kicking in, man.
Oh shit! Let's hop into some sports, and everybody wants to know about the football situation. Wants to know about how we feel about Barkley sitting out. I'm against it, man. This is a once in a lifetime moment. He could break that record. I would like for him to play, man. It just seems weird for him to sit out on that, but that's my opinion. We'll go around.
Yeah, I'd like to hear everybody's because DeeTer, I've been doing this all week at the bar, and it's been very split down the middle. It's weird. Usually it leans one side, but man, and everybody's talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I originally started out on, get the record, but I was under originally the impression that they still had a chance at the 1 seed. After I found out that they did, and I'm like, nah, you know what? Never mind. It's not worth. To me at that point, I don't trust the Giants. Somebody on the Giants to go and take a cheap shot at them, or take a cheap shot at our players.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of the Giants fans has given him nothing but support. Like Giants players give him support when he went. You know what I mean? It wasn't his fault that they tried to keep him there. You know what I mean?
It only takes one scumbag that maybe didn't play with him that said, "I want to make a name for myself and make a roster spot next year. Maybe if I do this, they'll keep me around." It only takes one guy. Look what happened to Jalen Hurts. It was a dirty hit. It was intentional, and he's still out. He wouldn't even be playing this weekend if they were. He's still in concussion protocol. So. Yeah, I mean, if that's not a lesson to everybody, guys do try to hurt players in this league, and it happens.
And you got to also consider the fact that they're probably going to go and have a change in management come this offseason, if you think about it, because they're just going to embarrass me.
I hope they don't.
Yeah, no, me too. My favorite thing to say is Jerry Jones. I hope he's the first immortal human being. Let him run that organization right down the toilet like he usually does.
Jeez, Craig.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that?
No, that's good. That's good, man. Oh, that's good stuff. Hey, how you feeling, Big Dog?
Gabe, how you feel about the situation, man?
Considering this is a passing league, 2,000 yards is a really impressive. But if sitting him out guarantees a Super Bowl, I say do it. But there ain't no guarantee you're gonna pass with a first round bye. Like my fantasy team, where the 2 running backs that got me the championship decided they want to be IR. Screw you, David Montgomery. So I mean, you never know. I say I would like for him to get the record. 1, to stick it to his old team. 2.
Yeah, he's not that type of person, though, man. Like, he's never been like, hey, I'm all about the stats or whatever. He's such a team player, and I almost hate him for it. You know what I mean? Like, stop being such a good guy. You know what I mean?
I don't. In fact, I'm shocked to hear that. As much as we bury people in this town so quick for the little stuff to hate a guy because he's a good team player, I don't. I love him for that reason. I know. But my take on it is, though, seriously, I feel like we were gifted a bye week, right? And bye weeks are really hard to come by in the NFL. They are. Listen, and now it's one team gets them. By some magic, the way it worked out, we were gifted a bye week where we can rest all of our starters. It's not really a bye week, but it kind of is. So why not take advantage of it? Think about this: if our real bye week was like about 4 weeks ago, I'd say don't sit them. Our bye week was week 5. That was October 6th. You're talking when that playoff starts, that's going to be 100 days without a bye week. They need the rest.
Dude, everybody's doing well. Everybody's healthy. The Giants need to lose this game. They have to lose this game.
If they win, it's even better because they drop out of a top 4 pick.
If they win it, it's like shooting themselves in the foot. You're going from, maybe, third or fourth pick to a 10th pick if they lose. Like, come on, man. You ain't that dumb.
They had the number. They had the number 1 pick. They had the number 1 pick last week and won. And they dropped to 4. And if they win this week, they dropped to 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Stupid Giants.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell they're thinking.
Killed my pool. Everyone else can't lose any games.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Why would you do that? Why? But they did it. So
they can't even lose right.
Yeah.
Well, no, it looks like it's between the Browns, the Titans, the Patriots. Another crazy universe I've never seen is the Chargers have beaten the Patriots, but last week they killed the crap out of them. It was like 40 to freaking 3.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen the Patriots get that freaking decimated by any other team.
Yeah, I think you're starting to see the effects of no Brady and Belichick up there. It's really starting to show.
Yeah, Patriots are getting back to where they should be, in the toilet. But
I think he should go for the record, man. I feel like I would like to see the O-line, back him up, stack the box, man. Just let him get his yardage, and then pull him out once he's done, dude. Like, we don't have to win the game. I don't care less about winning the game.
Would it be? But let me ask you this, though, and I want to paint you a scenario. And I get it, DeeTer. Listen, I get it. That record, it'd be cool, right? The all-time rushing record, cool for a single season. I just want to preface this with: the year Eric Dickerson did it, he didn't win shit in the playoffs. Let's say he does play, and he does get hurt. Guess what? Playoffs over, guys, because you ain't winning without him. Everybody visions the Super Bowl is nice, but guess what? If Saquon ain't going, we ain't winning the Super Bowl. So yeah, it'd be nice to have that record, but I'd rather have a Super Bowl record. And I know it doesn't guarantee it, but starting him doesn't guarantee him that record either. Like I said, would somebody give him a horse collar or a nasty tackle and takes his knee out? I mean, we're fucked. It's records are nice, but I want championships.
Yeah, and I think that's why he kind of took himself out of the situation. Like, he put it on social media saying, hey, I'm not playing.
That's the right answer to say.
Yeah.
I'm about the ring, not the record. 2000 is still impressive in a passing league.
Right. 2000, I mean, only 8 other players have ever done that.
Well, here's the thing.
So we have
passing league.
We have Jake from State Farm. I wish they let him break the record, but I'm okay with the Eagles resting. Go Birds.
Nice.
Right,
what's up, Jake?
And, we have and again. That record is going to have a...
Oh, because it's 17 games and it's 16. That's the complaint.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget when Eric Dickerson broke the rushing record, though, he broke OJ's, who did it in 14 games, and Eric had 16 games. So in reality, Eric had 2 extra games. Barkley only has 1. And by the way, Barkley is still 38 carries less than what Dickerson had when he broke it. So, I mean, technically, it wouldn't be an asterisk.
Different, man. The game is definitely different. You don't have like fullbacks and running backs like you had back in the day, man. Like, to have a good running back this day, it's kind of rarity. You know what I mean? It's mostly all throwing the ball.
Yeah, that's a great point.
You have a gadget guy. He catches the ball, the occasional run. He's like a Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
Jake from State Farm said, who do you guys want to play in the first round, Packers or Commanders?
Whoever's in front of us. Put whoever you want. Listen, I want whoever's in front of us because the playoffs are supposed to be tough teams. This is what's going to make us better. Put whoever wants to fight us. We'll fight them.
I think the Packers.
I would take the Packers, though. I would take the Packers. Commanders are doing pretty
I'd
good.
rather the
dude.
Redskins.
Either or.
Be
I don't
1
care.
16. They'll still fight Philly like they hate them.
Yeah, yeah. That's true.
East,
By the way, if anybody I don't know what twilight zone we're living in, as fearful of the Redskins, that team barely beat us after we lost our starting quarterback in 12 plays on the last second. Listen, I don't fear that team, just like I don't fear Atlanta. Atlanta did the same thing. I ain't worried about playing them. I'd rather play fucking Washington because guess what? It's hard to beat a team twice this season. We already beat Green Bay. We probably beat them again, but listen, give me fucking Washington. They were jumping around like they won the Super Bowl when they beat us on some bullshit after they injured our quarterback on purpose, and then the refs fucking let them hold all day and called us all day. Bring them the fuck on. You guys wanted to talk shit and run your mouth and act like you're winning the Super Bowl. You deserve to play the Eagles. Get put in your fucking place. I hope they're watching. I know they are. I know the whole team watches this show.
We're going on a
Yeah,
unpredictable.
Jake says, show love from Hawaii. I guess he's from Hawaii.
Nice.
Let's see. Where? God damn it. Where is the comments at? Oh, God damn it. There it is. Let's see. God damn it. We're getting a lot of comments today. I gotta keep up. I'm sorry, guys.
That's all right, dude. It's all right. It's a big. Everybody's waiting for this show. This was the build up. Everybody was waiting for this.
Dude, I would like to see him do it, but I know what you're all saying. Like, yeah, man. Like, hopefully we get to the Super Bowl. Hopefully we win the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? But I still feel like this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, man. And for Barkley to lead the Giants and to do that against the Giants, I mean, dude, that's the ultimate fuck you. And I'm all about that, man. That's
I
good
think
shit.
getting the 2000 though kind of also was already a big fuck you, where he was like, "Hey guys, guess what? I just did what only 8 other players ever." Now you're talking 8 players, and there is thousands and thousands and thousands of players that come through this league. You're talking 8. You're talking less than 1%. He already gave them a big fuck you. Trust me, they're regretting it big time. He's having one of the single best season in running back history, no matter what happens. You know what I mean?
Right. Going to be a Hall of Famer.
You're right.
To cap it off, that play he made with the backwards leap against Jacksonville, that'll go down as one of the best offensive plays you'll ever see in NFL history. Ever.
Yeah, I just saw on ESPN the top 10 for 2024, and that was the top play. You know, it's already like, and let's be honest here, he's almost definitely going to be a Hall of Famer just because of this season.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. And I'll tell you what, I have a feeling he's going to be doing stuff like this for the next 3-4 years. I mean, look at Derrick Henry. You know, even at his age, he's still. I mean, I still think Barkley's got a lot left in the tank. I was saying to somebody, maybe he doesn't get the record this year, but then it gives him something to shoot for next year. Will he get there again? Probably not, but it's not impossible. You know.
I mean, he's the last person with 2,000 yards, 2020 in the passing league.
Yeah.
Before that, it was Adrian Peterson when he freaking came out from ACL injury.
Dude, I can't believe Adrian Peterson missed the record by 8 yards. Imagine that. Imagine you're only 8 yards away. I don't know what happened, whether they didn't put him in or he got hurt or what, but you're 8 yards away from breaking the record. Like Saquon's 101, and that's really close. Imagine you're 8 yards away.
Yeah.
8 yards is easier to get than 101.
Yeah.
Also, talk about Vikings. I heard this crazy rumor that they might be entertaining the idea of trading McCarthy to the Raiders.
Wow.
Since Sam Darnold actually found an environment that made him play good.
That's a good point.
Oh my God, that's wild, dude.
That is.
Man,
that is wild.
Because our buddy Brett that comes on the show, man, he's like, Sam Darnold's good, but he's no the rookie, man.
I don't know, man. He looks a lot better. Listen, I'm a Michigan fan. I watched J.J. McCarthy in his college career. Now, listen, he's a nice player. But, dude, he ain't he's a nice player, but he's got a lot to prove. Right now, Darnold is having an amazing season while leading his team to a 14-2 record. I mean,
14-2 is impressive, man. There's nothing to fucking bat an eye at.
And let's not forget, Sam Darnold was a top 5 pick the year he came out of USC. Darnold is not just some scrub they found on a trash heap.
Yeah,
and he's a tall, big quarterback. You know what I mean? He's not, dude. He can take a shot or two, man. Like he's a pretty tough dude, man.
Yeah, and listen, Sam Darnold right now I think is probably a top 6 quarterback in the NFL. Seriously, I don't say this meanly, but I would take him right there with Jalen Hurts if somebody said, I don't know, but I'm not going there. But, he's a really good quarterback.
Oh. Say that he's only 27. You could easily give him a 3 or 4 year contract.
Well, yeah, quarterbacks play till they're 39. I mean, yeah, he's this guy, And you know what? If the Raiders are like, we'll give you, what are the Raiders picking? Top 4? If they're like, we'll give you a top 4 pick for JJ McCarthy, I'm jumping on it. If I'm Minnesota.
We're 8 right now, so they're not going to get
8. Okay.
Or they're not going to get Shador, which will have the most attention. So my other friend, she's a Cleveland fan, and I told her, you know what? Don't get a quarterback. Someone's dumping out the freaking first round picks because your defense isn't bad. I mean, the defense is not bad in Cleveland. Their offense is just
that Cleveland defense is nasty. Myles Garrett is a fucking beast.
It's like, well, when the Browns defense is on the field working for 95% of the time, they're gonna score.
Now, Gib, I know you're not a Chargers fan anymore after they left San Diego, right? Or are you still a Chargers fan? How's it going this season?
Honestly, I don't really follow. I was trying to follow the Niners, but
yeah,
all decimated. But now it's on my fantasy team.
Are the Chargers? Are they a wild card? Or are they out of it? How are they? Because
I think they win this weekend. They're in, right?
Go check the standings.
Yeah. I think if they win on Sunday, I think they're in.
They're already in. They have the 16.
Okay, yeah, and I'll bet you. I'll tell you what, that Chargers team's about to get real hot real quick. I think they smoke what's the name this weekend, and don't forget, Jim Harbaugh's a fucking great head coach, man. I mean, everywhere he goes.
And that quarterback they have, he's awesome too.
Yeah. I mean, you're talking about Justin Herbert, the stud top 10 pick out of Oregon. What, just 3 years ago?
Yeah, they clinched the wild card. I'm looking at it now. Yeah, 10-6, man. That's a good season. 10-6.
Yeah. How about Carson Wentz getting a start for Andy and KC? How weird that turned out. Dude.
Right. That's like Gabe said earlier. Alternate universe.
Yeah, hell, Mandela effect, man. Timelines have shifted, yo.
DeeTer dropped the beer somewhere, freaking the butterfly effect. The Pistons are sorry. The Lions are going to the Super Bowl. The Sixers can't play basketball. The Flyers might win the Stanley Cup. What happened?
The Flyers ain't getting no Stanley Cup.
Yeah, that's a very bizarre universe there.
Hey, that's a good segue. Lead in. I wanted to bring that up real quick. I listen. I told the Flyers was it last night. They shut out San Jose. It was a nice win. Both our goalies stepped in, played well. Yep. But I'm like Mitch Cobb. I've noticed start looking. I think the other night, I think he had 9 minutes of ice time. And his scoreless streak or with pointless streak is it like 7 games? Like Tort's literally over there before our eyes breaking this fucking guy. He came in, he's lights out, he's scoring every game, and Torts is like, I'm going to mind fuck this guy until he doesn't know what he's doing anymore. And that's what he's doing. And I was afraid this was going to happen, and it's happening. And now he's taking his ice time away. He's benching him for whole third periods. Like, what are you doing, John? He's our best player. We're not good enough to be playing these fucking mind games.
I read an article just the other day about that, and his reasoning behind the benching on that one game that you
didn't back check.
No. He was actually fatigued, is what he was saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so maybe for that game, but how come his scoreless pointless streak is now the highest it's been all season? This guy was lighting up, and you found a way to break the kid. And I warned you. I told everybody, I said, get this fucking guy out of town before he fucking sours this kid to the town. This kid's a generational player. Mm-hmm. Your team already quit on you last year, John. Danny Briere and Keith Jones. I know you watch the show. If you're watching, what are you waiting for? Get this guy the fuck out of here.
Trigger.
I was a Torts guy, man, but I'm seeing it more and more.
He's fucking crazy, dude. He's out of his fucking gourds. Get him out before he breaks the kid.
But live update: Flyers are up 1-0 against the Golden Knights.
Yeah, it's, like I said, it's about I got it on the background here. It's like 7:50 left in the first period.
Well, what do you got? They're what the Flyers I think are 38 points right now, sitting in the 11th spot. Would not make the playoffs. Listen, I know the playoffs are far away, but Greg, I just talked to you earlier. I saw you earlier today. We were talking Flyers, and I was like, I feel like sometimes they take a step forward and then they take 2 or 3 steps backwards, and that's the constant theme. And DeeTer, you're right. It's not his 4th year; it's his 3rd. But in those 3 years he's been here, the constant theme is we take a step forward, we take 3 steps back. Listen, if you think I'm just being obnoxious, look it up. Get this guy the fuck out of here. You got good young talent here. They don't want to play for this guy. They don't want to play. Get him out of here.
I don't want to poison the well. You know what I mean? Like I thought
it's happening right before our eyes.
It's happening. We got a lot of nice young talent.
You do.
Get Torts out.
You don't have the talent to win. Listen, if they would have went and got fucking Montgomery, the guy the Bruins just fired this year after being the winningest coach over the last 2 or 3 seasons, that's when you had your chance to jump and show, hey, I'm a great executive. This is the kind of thing that turns franchises around. But you didn't. You dropped the ball. Somebody else grabbed them now. And it's the same lack of good moves that this franchise has been doing for 50 years. That's why they haven't won a cup in 50 years. Guys, come on, man. Why do I see this? And then these fucking guys, Keith Jones, Danny Briardo, are you scared of Torrey? Fire his ass and fucking get it fucking moving forward. Sorry. Ricky rant.
Yeah, you're totally right, man.
Ricky rant number 2.
It's probably like number 10. I never shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, America.
Oh, shit, man. Yeah, I mean, it's what the show's about, man. Talking sports, drinking
real
beers,
Philly passion.
Ball, man. Yeah, that's it, man. Dude, I like Torts. I thought he was going to help out the team, man, but I feel it's just something that he doesn't have control of the team. Like,
dude, he doesn't adjust to this generation. He doesn't listen. Torch, you were a great coach 20 years ago, but this ain't 20 years ago, bro, and you ain't caught up. And your ways don't work. And why I see this, you see it, Greg sees it, but the front office, this is your job. It's your paper. You're going to end up the same way Chuck Fletcher did. You're going to be a hamster on that wheel in the cage for 2.5 to 4.5 years, and then you'll be Glunto. And they'll bring in another fucking yes man with no fucking marbles.
Gabe, do you watch any hockey? You a hockey guy or?
I watched like amateur one, like the San Diego Gulls, because they have $5 beers.
Nice.
So you can buy a really crappy seat, but still get glass.
Nice. Well, yeah, we got what's it? The Hershey Bears. I think they're pretty good, right? Or
I don't think the Hershey Bears are affiliate anymore. No, it's the Phantoms.
Phantoms.
Yeah.
Because they have great theme nights. Sometimes they have country themes. Sometimes.
Oh, dude, minor league hockey is the best. Minor league hockey is what our hockey used to be when it was great. No, seriously, it was. They took our hockey somewhere in the last 12 to 15 years and turned it into European hockey. Remember in the 90s, you got excited. We're like, oh, we're playing Toronto because you knew Ty Domi was playing. There was characters. There was going to be fights. There was going to be drama. If we were playing Buffalo, oh, cool, they got Rob Ray and Matthew Barnaby. It's going to get nasty. It's going to get dirty. Now it's just a bunch of fucking guys. You don't know who they are on the other teams that just skate with their hair flowing. Nobody's hitting. Well, nobody's checking. Everybody's a fucking pussy.
I
will say Pittsburgh, Crosby, even though I hate him, he is like that one guy that's still around it. Like that dude he destroys us every goddamn time we play against him.
Fuck him. I can't stand that dude. I wish he's the Troy Aikman of the fucking
pretty boy.
I don't know. That's a freaking bad allegation. That's like saying the N-word to him, dude. You shouldn't be calling him a cowboy really in person. That's just
I would say it right to his face because I don't like him.
Don't say. You can't call him a Cowboys fan. That's just
no, he does. He reminds me of Troy Aikman, man. He's that big bitch, but wins all the time.
He just wins, man. He wins, dude. He has our number too,
he
man.
Does. Listen, I'm not down his stats. I just don't like him.
Yeah. I do like watching that Winter Classic, man. I watched it
I
the
do
other
too.
day.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's cool to see like the big ice out there and everything in the stadium. That is pretty cool, man.
That's a great point, DeeTer. And seriously, I'm glad you brought that up because with the Winter Classic, everybody loves it. Why do people love it? Because it's outside. That's why I'm saying, God, I hope they don't make this a dome here in Philly. I love football in the elements, man. Nothing's better than football in the snow or the heavy rain. It's the only sport that does it. Baseball don't play in the snow, really. You know, the basketball don't. Let them play in the elements.
Look at fucking Buffalo, man. They're building a new stadium, and it's an open stadium, dude. It's not a dome. I'm shocked. Because they have to like pay like their fans to shovel snow out of their seats.
That adds to the beauty of it.
That's dedication,
beautiful,
man.
That's American sports art right there.
Now Philly needs to have the old vet. They need the judge.
Seamus McCaffrey, dude. The judge in the basement.
And
the judge in the basement. The people are fighting everybody and pissing all over the place.
Judge McCaffrey.
I
Seamus McCaffrey.
You beat up Santa.
We didn't beat up Santa. We didn't beat up Santa. And it wasn't even the real Santa, by the way.
That is the oldest trope.
Oh, shit, dude. Oh, it was a good show. This is a fucking great show.
I like this fucking guy.
We can have D-cell battery night when it snow.
Well, we did throw D batteries at JD Drew, by the way. That we were guilty of.
Disguised as snowball.
Shit, dude.
I heard that's what they've done. I don't know if that's true or not.
Oh my god.
Well,
dude.
listen, we're from Philly. No one likes us, and we don't care. We wear it as a badge of honor. We're a bunch of obnoxious, drunken assholes. But I'll tell you this: we love our teams like pretty no other city. I mean, when the Eagles lose or the Phillies lose, I'm not as happy that week. You know what I mean? It affects my mood.
Nice.
Unfortunately.
What is it?
PSU.
I can't see them comments.
And says second beer, Dewey Solar Bloom, 7.5 deep Dippa. Sorry, nothing to add about hockey. Love your shirt, D. He's Ant's
Who was that?
Ant. He's a big Penn State fan.
Is that Annie Young over there?
Yeah.
Oh, what up, Ant? Yo, Penn State's looking good. They got a tough matchup coming, dude. That's a tough team. Dude, Notre Dame.
I hope they smoke. I hope they smoke Notre Dame. I cannot stand Notre Dame.
I do too.
Notre Dame always beats the shit out of my fucking midshipmen, and I fucking hate them. Dude.
I can't stand Notre Dame. Now, listen, I'm a Michigan fan, and the single oldest rivalry in college sports, the two teams that play more than anybody ever, is Michigan and Notre Dame. And next to Ohio State, that's the team I fucking loathe the most. So anybody that plays Notre Dame, I'm always rooting for the other team.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy that Navy did well this year. Oh my god, they won the Commander Cup.
Great year, man.
And then they beat Oklahoma Sooners at the bowl game.
That was a great game. And they beat Army, dude.
Yeah. But Navy has our number, man. I mean, Notre Dame has our number. It was beginning of the season, and they fucking trucked us, man. And it's like Notre Dame's a big college. You know what I mean? Like, of course they're going to beat Navy. You know what I mean?
I'm going to take a piss.
But Navy freaking knows how to freaking open field tackle, though. They're small, but they can tackle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that quarterback, Hovath, something like Hovath, he's pretty good, man. He's good with the option, man. Navy always has a good running ball with the option, and that dude can fucking find a hole, man, and get through it. Good passing, too, man.
They lead the nation in rushing.
What's up?
They always lead the nation in. They're a pure running team.
Right.
The quarterback is like 9 for 8, 9 for like 12 for 40 yards. They don't throw the ball a lot.
No, they don't, but he can. But the option is what they usually run. So they always like doing running plays and stuff like that.
And I was hoping Keenan Reynolds would have went great. It was fun to watch for Navy.
But we got what's the playoff tree look like? So we got Ohio State, Texas,
and Notre Dame and
Penn State.
Penn State, yeah.
I'm not trying
That's
to be
pretty cool, man. That's a good combination, dude. That's gonna be some good games.
I'm just glad I don't see another SEC team in there.
Right.
Alabama, no Georgia, no anybody from the SEC.
It's a
Right,
nice
but that's
change.
weird, right? Because like
It's a
out of
nice
like the
change.
1-8 ranked games teams, 1 through 4 are out of it. It's like 5, 6, 7, 8 are the ones that are in it.
Yeah.
'Cause Oregon forgot how to play football against Ohio State.
Right. I'll tell you what, man. This playoff year has been phenomenal. Like so entertaining. The
Yeah.
games you had some really good upsets this year when it
Right.
comes
I
to
like
both
the whole
games.
day playoff bracket. You know what I mean? I think it's a hell of a lot better than just like, hey,
Yeah.
this is the bowl. We're going to choose this people, that people, blah, blah, blah. It's more of like an election playoff, man. It's
Mhm.
set, dude. Whoever wins goes on to the next round.
Yeah.
I like it.
I wish they would have done this years ago.
Right. Exactly, man. Because I think the whole bowl system was a little confusing. You know what I mean? You didn't know who's the top guy or not. But I mean, it was like up to, I guess, voting of what's it?
I think it's the press.
The
The
press,
press, right?
some coaches.
It was the AP Coaches Bowl and the writers. So you had you had the two
Yeah,
different,
writers.
which was even more confusing because now you had two different fucking things
Right.
opposing each other. You're right. That old system was antiquated and it was a terrible system to begin with. It was never a good system. It never worked the way it should. I'm shocked it took this long to have a proper playoff tournament. It's about time, and you're right. It's so much better than the old ways.
They
By
wanted
far.
to do it. It's just the NCAA wanted to find a way to make money.
Of course.
Of course,
Yeah.
now with nil and stuff, they got to get it now.
Just quick thing. I'm going on to a second beer. DeeTer, I think me and you were
Yeah.
talking about this pregame. I got some other half big Kiwi vibes.
No shit.
Yeah.
I never heard of that one.
All South Pacific hops. I think we got
Oh yeah.
Nelson.
Well, I told you I seen they had stacks on stacks.
Yeah.
Like Northern Hemisphere or something like New Zealand
Yeah.
Hemisphere.
Now I know
That's
the
what it
beer you're
was.
talking about. It's a great
Yeah,
beer.
that's a good point. Yeah. You can't go wrong with New Zealand hops, man.
No,
They're
it's the in thing. It's the new toy. It's the cool thing going on. I'm digging the New Zealand and Australian hops as well. Anything in the Southern Pacific, man, they're totally because they changed the taste buds of us IPA craft drinkers. You know what I mean? We're so big on, which I still am, the Citras and the Cascades and the Amarillos and a lot of those hops. But now it's like the South Pacific hops jumped in. They're like, oh, hold up, check this fucking weed out.
Wait a minute. Let me show you something, sir.
Yo, check this shit I rolled up, yo. That shit is good. Let me try this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and grab myself another one. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
All right.
I think I might even go grab my Delta 9 cannabis water. This
Come now.
I hope this isn't one of these sneaky fucking seltzers where I'm like, yeah, I'm not really feeling much. And then in an hour and a half, I'm like, what the fuck? Hold on your fucking chair. I'm like, oh.
Oh shit. So I moved on to the Trillium.
Nice.
Trillium, awesome brewery.
Yes.
Heavy metal. Me and Ricky were talking about this earlier. This used to be the sawed-off beer of Trillium. This used to be everybody's favorite beer to get, and we used to sit in lines to get this damn beer. And now I can go probably about 8 blocks to my liquor store and get it off the shelf. How crazy is that, man?
It's the impressive
Crazy
times we live in, sir. Can you imagine when we were listen, DeeTer, I bring it up all the time and shout out, and you're one of them. I'm not putting anybody on blast, but remember growing up, we had to drive to fucking Camden to get marijuana. Hey, America, anybody that's watching, if you don't know, Camden is ranked many years the single most dangerous city in the country. We used to drive there with fucking weed. You know how many times we've been up there? I've had guns pulled on me and they just a shit. Listen, now I can go and do like a 7-Eleven type, like, hey, there's a convenience store right near your house where you can just walk. You're right, dude. He said time shifted, Mandela effect, butterfly effect. It's happening.
It is weird.
I never thought we'd see the days.
So weird. Yeah.
Love it. Love it, though.
You know you're in the bad area when you go to the liquor store and the guy's behind bulletproof glass.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah.
Listen, bro.
Convenience
When
stores.
we go to when we go to Camden to get weed, you didn't go in any convenience. You didn't leave your car. You went up. You kept your head down. You ordered your shit through your window, and we're thankful to be driving out there alive. I'm telling you, it was that, and we used to do that for fucking weed. Like what?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I do feel like we're living in a fucking timeline shift.
So
I used to have to work.
Because for us, March and Ash is like the 7-Eleven for marijuana. They're like every corner. I don't know if you guys
I used back in the day. I used to work in Camden a lot, and mind you, I was working for a major corporation. I'm not going to disclose its name because fuck them.
Word up,
But
cuz I love that.
you know,
Oh,
I
the Matrix.
would work over there, and yeah, I mean like corners. You know, they're side eyeing me while I'm trying to do a job. I'm just like, yo, dude, you do you, I'm doing me. I'll see you later. Get done what I got to
You
do.
ever
Get the
have
hell out.
anybody talk shit to you when you were there, like
Oh
kind of
yeah.
put you on edge?
Yeah, a little bit. You know, they got like I said, I got side eyed a couple times. You know, they're like, I was, I was doing my work, and they would go and assign you like a rider to sit in the truck who didn't really do anything except sit there. You know, maybe go and like stand next to you while you're up the pole, so nobody kind of like kicks the ladder out from under you. Um, but that's about it. I mean, they wouldn't do anything other than that. And it's just like we go there, unless you're like one of the usuals that you were there for like a couple years. After a while, they start getting to know your face. They're like, oh, it's just that dude. Okay, no big deal, you know. But
Yeah,
when you,
I'm telling you, dude, and you're right, dude. Craig, you're right. It was the urban jungle up there. And anybody thinks like I'm exaggerating, or
No. It
trust
was,
me when the
it was
fuck I
bad.
tell you, look up Camden over the last 25 years. It is the single most dangerous city in the country, dude. It was the most stressful. Now, granted, there's times I went up there shit face. I didn't give a fuck. May rest in peace. Me and Matty D went up there tripping face on acid one time in one of the most dangerous part in Stockton Station. There was one way in and one way
One
out. It
way
was a
out.
court,
Mhm.
and I'm up there tripping balls on acid, dude, not mushrooms, on acid. And come to find out years later, one of my good friends, shout out Mikey Rozier, he's like, Stockton Station? He's like, I got shot 7 times there. I was like, damn, Carl, like, I'm like, Jesus, what were we doing for weed?
Yeah.
Thank you, God, that's legal now. Seriously, thank you.
Yeah.
We needed this. It's the right thing to do.
Christ, there's like 3 dispensaries around me in like a 5-minute distance.
Good,
Like
good.
Cottonmouth, cannabis,
It's
what's
good for the world.
Nova or something like that. It's crazy, man.
Well,
Like it just like blew up, dude, overnight.
Why
Like,
wouldn't it?
yeah,
It's just like a liquor store.
yeah.
You know, the
wild.
problem is people, I think, still have that faux pas. Oh my God, it's marijuana. Do you ever drive through a town and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I saw 5 liquor stores? No, because it's second nature. Because for a long time, the liquor/beer industry, which, I love, held down the marijuana/hemp industry because they found it to be competition. So they fucking, villainized it. Seriously. And honestly, that's the bottom line. That's what happened. It's about time weed's legal. People are more peaceful on this shit. Seriously.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Pretty much.
And it also
This is
takes
good, by the way.
takes
This
the
is a
criminality
craft
out of it.
beer and sports talk podcast, people. So let's get
Guys, if you're watching, this is the best podcast in the country. We're coming for you, Kelsey. I love you. Coming for you, Joey Rogan.
So we covered the Flyers. Let's get on some Sixers. They're
getting their asses
losing.
kicked.
Yeah, they're losing to the Warriors. Kind of
So
saw
by the
that
way,
coming.
the Warriors are like 3-11 in their last 14 games.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and last night the Sixers are up 9 points, or no, like 12 points, or like 2 minutes ago, and blow the fucking lead and lose to a terrible Sacramento team. Now, listen, I don't want to get down on them because they have been playing good ball. Sixers like 9-4, you know what I mean? Their last 13, so.
Yeah, I'll start paying attention to them once they hit 500.
I know.
Every game, or is he like plays one, takes 4 of them off?
Yeah, well.
One of every 4.
Minutes management is stupid, dude. I hate basketball now.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's become very pussy. I
expect you to play every day.
Yeah, amen. Word up, cuz.
Unless you're dead, then you can't play. That's the only time.
He makes a great point, dude. You guys, the NBA players are making more than they've ever made before and playing less than they've ever played before. Like, what the fuck kind of dynamic? Listen, you guys are begging for a lockout. The owner meetings are going to come in a couple of years. They're going to redo the labor agreement and said, if you don't redo it, we're going to lock you the fuck out. And it's the truth. These guys don't want to play, but they want to make a ton of money. Charles Barkley even came out and fucking tore them apart. And that's why your ratings are plummeting, NBA. Find a way to make the game how it was in the 90s. Figure it out.
Barkley and
Nona,
We're
going on a We're going on a
Sorry, Gabe.
Go Birds.
You were saying. Sorry, Gabe.
I mean, Chuck and Shaq make the NBA fun, though. That inside the NBA. It's the only reason why you watch is for the comedy act.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous, dude.
It is. It's a bad product right now. Listen, the officials are becoming part of games. I don't want to know who an official is because you had so much to do with the fucking game. Stop blowing play dead every 8.5 seconds. It's like speed bumps on a highway. Let them fucking play and let a foul be a foul. Make somebody earn it. I don't want this fucking soft bullshit anymore.
Yeah.
No one goes to the hole. They just go.
Ricky, right? No, it's good. Dude, it's all. I'm telling you, I was waiting, dude. This one build up, dude. It's all night going to be on.
I think it counts up to 4 now.
At least when I go back and watch this later, it's probably gonna be like 12 at this point.
Right.
I was talking to somebody about basketball the other day, and he said the same thing. Like, it's like 3 points. Everybody wants to shoot 3 point.
3-pointers
There's
and fouls.
nobody that's going down to the basket. No dunking, no layups. And then you won't have nobody down there getting any rebounds. It's all about the 3 point. Like, it's such a different game than what it was about 20 years ago. You know, you go back 20 years ago, you had like people going to the basket.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Bring it back to 90s basketball. That's when the ratings 90s. And the league flourished. The same with the NHL. Listen, shout out my buddy Bill. We talk about it all the time. Listen, the guys still left around that are still alive. If I'm David Adam Silver, the walking human alien, posing as a human that he is,
he is weird, dude.
He's an alien. He's an alien. He's walking amongst us. But I'll say this: listen, while the guys are still alive, the Jordans, the Magics, the Charles Oakleys, the Johnny Starks, the Patrick Ewings, go back and figure out how to remake the game you had in the 90s when it flourished and was at its best. They're not going to be here forever. Go get their advice on how to turn the game around.
They were bigger guys. They were more physical guys. They were the guys.
It was characters.
Character too, man. Like well, I would say it's the flop. You know what I mean? Now you get that little
everything's so soft now.
Right. And they flop on the ground. They get the foul, dude. Like, it totally ruined the game. Everybody just a little nudge. And that's it. You're getting a foul.
Yeah,
back then, man,
it's so soft. You had to earn a foul back in the 80s and 90s.
Right. I mean, look Barkley, man. Charles Barkley, dude, he was a monster. Like on the court, dude. You couldn't.
Same with Shaq and Charles Oakley and Anthony Mason, all them dudes. Yeah,
you know what I mean. Where you tried, you couldn't.
Everybody now is
yeah, right.
And Barkley was only 6'4", playing power forward.
He was a small power forward. He's a 6'4" power forward, which was unheard of. But you know what? He went up there with all the 6'9", 6'10" trees and held his own. You know what I mean? He did, and that's what made him. That's where he earned his reputation. It's like being a smaller guy that went up with the big dogs and battled with them.
There's not going to be any more Shaqs or Barkleys. You know what I mean?
Because our centers all shoot threes all day.
Right. Skinny guys that shoot threes. That's it, man.
That's the 3-point line. That'll solve it.
I think left was probably Dwight Howard, but he needed to go see Oz go find his fucking heart, though.
What is it?
Dwight Howard, last probably.
Oh, what was he saying? Something?
Yeah, Dwight Howard, probably the last true center, but needs to go find his heart. No heart.
I liked when he played for the Sixers, dude. He brought a lot. You're right. He brought a lot of heart and a lot of character to the team. Where's he at right now?
Taiwan.
Is he playing with anybody?
In Taiwan.
Is he? Get this guy. But why is he not on the Sixers right now?
Because he's playing in Taiwan. And that
Dude,
haircut,
get this guy back here, dude. He's the Dennis Rodman of this era.
All
He's the
Dennis
last motherfucker that cares.
Dennis
Speaking of
We're,
Taiwan,
hostage and knows a dictator. He's lived an
This
incredible life.
show flew by fast. We're at
It
55
did. I know.
minutes.
I'm looking. I'm like, we might have to do an hour and a half tonight.
Well, let's
Look,
just
for the new year. We might as well do the extended version.
Well, we'll see how Gabe and Greg feel, but let's get our picks out at the hour mark, right? Let's do that.
All right.
So
All right.
last week I had Bucks, Colts, and Lions. I went 2 for 3. I think the Colts lost right to the Giants.
Yeah, that's what cost them the number 1 pick.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots.
Last week you had Eagles, Lions, and Vikings. You went 3 for 3. So
Yeah, so
Rick,
DeeTer,
Ricky's catching
where's
up.
it at?
You catch it up, dude.
Well,
I'm
this is the
34,
last week.
You're 32.
What is it?
34 to 32.
And this is the
34.
last week, or are we doing the playoffs too?
Oh, damn, we should do the playoffs too.
Yeah,
man.
let's do the playoffs. This is for fucking beer, man.
Yeah, this is
Let's
fun,
do
man.
it right.
So this week I'm
Respect the
going
beer.
Eagles. I'm going Eagles because fuck the Giants. And,
Yeah, right. Amen to that. Fuck the Giants.
I'm going Packers over the Bears, and
Nice.
I'm taking the Ravens. I think the Ravens are gonna get a good win.
Against
That's
who?
my 3 picks.
All right, so my
you
3
got,
real
Ricky?
quick. Me and you only share 1 pick, so I guess maybe I could tie it. I don't know.
All right.
Before the playoffs, I got Buffalo, I got Green Bay, and I got the Chargers. Sorry, I know you're not high on the Chargers since I wouldn't be either, bro. Listen, if any Philly team ever left here and went somewhere else, I would hate them forever. And I don't hate anything, but I would hate them forever. So
Dude,
I feel
if you knew Gabe before the Chargers left, man, he was all about the Chargers. He loved
listen, I
the
would be hurt
Chargers,
too.
man.
Dude, that
Gabe
is like
is
a
all
family
about it,
member
dude.
walking out on you, dude.
Gabe's a San Diego guy through and through. That's it, man.
Mad respect, Gabe, dude. I hear you, dude.
But objectively,
I'm still trying to get the A's back.
it's the fucking Raiders. So I mean, that's a good choice. But the only issue you might have is if the Chargers are locked in a certain seed, you're gonna see a bunch of no-name people freaking trying to quarterback that team.
Yeah, I know. I just feel like I just feel like Jimmy Harbaugh's team starts to play their best ball late in the season, which is a moniker of all the great coaches, the Don Shules, the Andy Reeds, the Bill Belichick's. They play their best football late in the season. You always saw their records are always better November and December than September, October, and I feel like Jim Harbaugh's one of them coaches. I do. I just think he's a great coach.
I thought at the beginning of the season, man, this team's going to be a really good team. And I was like, wow, this is going to be good. And I asked Gabe, hey, man, you're a Chargers fan? He's like, no, fuck them.
I understand, Gabe. I would do the same. If a Philly team left, I would be like, I hate you. You broke my heart. Seriously, I get it, man. I get it, dude.
Holy shit, dude.
For your Chargers one, the best seed they could get possibly is the 5th, but they need a Steelers loss.
Steelers ain't playing their best ball right now either, though.
yeah, they're probably
So
going to
the
lose.
possibility they might want to play to get the 5th seed.
Shout out to my boy Pittsburgh Bill, one of my best buds in the world, big Steelers fan, and Aaron. You know Aaron, the Army vet, one of the coolest cats.
Yeah.
You know, you ever meet drinking his fucking Hennessy with Kahlua and milk?
Yep.
We call that drink the Aaron at my work.
Yeah.
We're going to take college picks too. But, hey, Greg or Gabe, if you guys want to do any
You guys want to do
NFL picks?
any NFL picks?
Well, sure, why not?
We're going to have a guest category, so whoever wins the guest category got to come buy beers for all of us.
I got to look at bye-week standings and if the records are secured.
Yeah, I don't even know who's playing outside of Philly and Giants this weekend.
I'll take a minute. We'll go on to the college playoffs there, being right.
Yeah. But by the way, I wanted to come in. I just came in from taking a piss. I heard you talking about it earlier. I can't believe Ohio State fucking smoked Oregon like that. Wow. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
No, that was
I didn't
beautiful,
see that
though.
coming here, man.
Well, no, I never, ever root for Ohio State. Listen, Dallas and Ohio State to me are, that's all in
One
that
and the
same shit bag. The Mets, the Cowboys, Ohio State Buckeyes. Man, you guys are all in that shit bag. If I ever took a bag with me full of teams I didn't like on a desert island, and that's where I had to take a shit, that'd be one of the teams that were in that fucking bag. I
Gabe,
hate that fucking team,
I was telling them,
and I don't hate anything.
Oh, I was telling them, hey, it's kind of strange that, like, out of the 1-8 ranked teams, the 1-4 are out of it. It's like
Well,
5,
the ones
6,
that had the
7,
bye
8.
weeks were out.
So that's pretty crazy, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, well, and I think all the conference championships teams that won their conference championships are 0-5, which is even weirder.
Yeah,
Just goes to say, that's why it's a good thing there's a playoff. This is why playoffs are good. You weed out the weak. People are like, right. I heard about who do you want to play? Green Bay. Anybody, motherfucker, weed out the weak. We're not the weak. Fuck them. I don't care who you put in front of us. Weed them the fuck out. Get out of my way. I'm not worried about Green Bay or Washington. Are you kidding me? They're going to be serving us fucking grapes.
I think that's number 6.
So you have that's one home game. Y'all should get playoff tickets.
Oh, I like watching on my couch, man. Now my bathroom's right there. My beers are right there. And I'm the only asshole I got to deal with during the game.
That's the other point.
We could be the judge in the Philly Stadium and see the courtyard.
I would love to meet Seamus McCaffrey.
Me and DeeTer
Give me a fucking picture with that dude.
So what's your NFL picks there, guys? You guys lined it up yet, or?
Okay, I'll go with Denver versus KC because Denver really needs to make the playoffs, and KC has #1 seed. So,
wow, that's a bold
rest
move.
Everybody. I would if you're the #1 seed. There's no need to put Patty Mahomes.
Word up, cuz I agree with you, kid.
Let's see. Let's see who else is. Ooh. Dang it.
Gabe's in deep thought right there.
I'm gonna go Buffalo just because
Yeah.
I just want to see
Buffalo is a dangerous team.
I mean,
they've been killing it this year, man.
I mean, what more do you want Josh Allen?
They kill it every year.
He was like the Al Bundy. He threw for a touchdown, ran for a touchdown, rushed for a touchdown.
Listen, Buffalo, yeah. I mean, they every year, dude. They're always that team that is great all regular season and most of the playoffs, and it's like they fucking shit the bed right at the fucking end.
He doesn't. Josh Allen doesn't shit the bed. He just doesn't get to have the ball. He puts him there. He puts him in the position. Next thing you know, he has to sit there and watch Patrick Mahomes score a touchdown.
Yeah.
What do you want Allen to do? He can't play defense.
No, it's definitely not Allen. It's it ain't Allen why they're not winning. But listen, they're running into some of the greatest games of all time, and I don't know if I'd like to subscribe to this theory, but maybe they're just that team where that's their moniker. Like, this is the only team to ever go to 4 straight Super Bowls and lose 4 in a row, and then so they're always like that team that fucking goes really far and then shits the bed at the end.
Actually, what was the quarterback for the Buffalo that man always went to the Super Bowl? Always
Jimmy Kelly, dude.
Oh yeah, dude, that's so sad. It was so sad.
Last 3 days,
listen, besides the Eagles, Buffalo's the team I root for. That's like me rooting for Michigan, Ohio State. Yeah, I like or Michigan and Penn State. I like when Penn State wins, but I'm Michigan
kids,
fan.
Warren used to always have a Buffalo jacket.
Yes, Warren. Yes, shout out to Bob, dude. He was always a Buffalo fan.
I don't know why, but he always was.
He liked the vibe of the team.
It's crazy. So what's your third pick there, Gabe? Let's go.
All right, let's see. For its and giggles, for some reason I think Jacksonville could probably beat Indianapolis because they're not playing great.
I think it's a good pick. I do. I think that's a really good pick. Seriously, Anthony Richardson, the softy that he is not playing for Indy. That's a good pick. And listen, Jacksonville won last week. For some reason, they decided to play their best football when nothing mattered. But that's a good pick, man. I think Jacksonville does win this week.
Greg, you got a couple picks for us, buddy?
After hearing a couple of different games, obviously I'm going to go with the Eagles.
Nice.
I
Birds.
like the
Go Birds.
the Green Bay pick.
Green Bay.
And I'm gonna say that I'm picking Denver only because you got Carson
Nice. That's
Wentz.
a good pick, dude.
Because
Go Knicks is the real deal,
Ballsy,
dude.
man. Ballsy,
Carson Wentz
dude.
is in, and he's gonna throw the pick six, at least
Oh,
one pick
I
six.
hope so.
Wow.
You know?
Or he might
Wow.
get injured throwing the football, though. It is Carson Wentz.
Yeah, there's always that. You might forget where he's at.
Yeah, what was Carson Wentz the Joel Embiid of the NFL?
Right?
I mean, seriously, dude, if you
Oh,
correlate
shit.
the two, it's fucking close, dude. Joel
It
Embiid
really
and
is.
Carson
It
Wentz
really
are.
is.
Pretty close.
He's just not Sam Bradford, though.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Sammy Sleeve.
Yeah. Oh man. So
How
what
good
about
was that
college
fucking?
picks?
Oh, he's got another fight-ins, dude. This guy.
Nice.
What is going on with this guy?
This guy.
We
But
doing,
how good was
college picks?
watch the Arizona State?
That was a great game, DeeTer. That was
Jake
such
the
a great
Snake
game,
Palmer,
dude.
man. Holy
Yeah.
Oh,
shit,
you were
dude.
texting me. I'm watching. I'm like, oh my god, I can't fucking believe what I'm
So good,
watching.
dude.
Yo, by the way,
I got
first
purple drink.
3 minutes of the
What-
Phillies
oh shit,
Flyers
too high.
game.
What you got there? Sorry, Greg. What
No problem.
A straight
what's that?
purple
Grape?
drink.
Oh shit, man, that's so good.
What
That's
is
a
it?
nice can.
That's
I
so
can't.
good,
What is
dude.
it? I can't say.
So
Oh,
Japan has their seltzers, right? And then what they use is like a sochu, like a rice wine instead of like vodka, like US uses.
Uh-huh.
And these are all over, like in vending machines. Like little kids could probably put up money.
Popular.
Yeah, it's insane. Like everything's vending machines, cigarettes,
Mhm.
beer.
you could buy
Like
a hamburger,
Yeah, you could buy anything on a damn vending
Yeah,
machine.
get a
Dude.
tie,
it's
underwear,
Crazy.
a raincoat.
It's crazy over there.
Christ.
Yeah, it is. It's a bit weird. Even in the trains and stuff like that, if you have to go like a long
Stations and
train,
stuff. Yeah.
it's like almost like a airplane cart. The stewardess would come by and give you like a beer or food from the cart. Japan's a beautiful place, man. It's very I don't know, man. Beyond their time, I would say.
You would actually like it, Rick, for baseball games. You could bring your own beer. The condition is you have to pour your tall boy into a freaking, a plastic cup, though, because they don't want cans all over the place. But you can bring your own beer.
Nice. So
The
yeah,
condition
as I was
is you have to put in a plastic cup. That's
I
it.
was saying real quick, the Flyers game, just to give you guys an update, first 3 minutes into the second period, the Flyers are down 2-1 now.
There it is. There it is.
First 3 minutes, and they got 2 goals scored on them.
What? That
Listen,
That's
I hope anybody that's watching, I don't know who is, but I know most of the Flyers organization does. Listen, you guys are a hamster running on a wheel.
Yeah.
Change something and change something fucking big, guys. That's the only way, dude. You're going to shock the system. Seriously.
Now-
What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over, expecting different result, and that's what they do. Get this guy the fuck out of here. Get the front office. Hey, it was a nice try, Keith and Danny, but get the fuck out. Go get good fucking people that are going to win.
Now, Ricky, we go back and forth about the coaches in Philadelphia.
We do.
How do you feel about the Sixers coach? Coach,
Well-
what's it? Love
Nick Nurse.
Nick Nurse. That's it. Yeah, Nurse.
Listen, I have no problem with Nick Nurse. The guy is a championship winning coach in this league, and by the way, on the way to doing it, beat us in the playoffs. Listen, Nick Nurse is a great coach. Right now, I think what you have is you need guys to stay healthy and play consistently. That's how you. I know Joel. You want to say, but listen, the only way we're going to win and win big and consistently is with him in the lineup. And now, since he's been back, you're seeing that they're getting back to the Sixers they were last year and the year before, which is teams that are going to win you 50 games in the regular season, which is great. That is great. You get a higher seed for the most part. We need to win in the playoffs, though. We got to get past the second round.
Yep. All right. Okay. Agree on that.
I'll be honest with you, the fucking weed is kicking in.
Well, Sixers
Whoa,
are
I think that was
52.
number 7 or number 8. I lost
probably
count
it.
of how many.
Yeah,
ran
dude, I
down.
lose count. Sometimes I'm talking shit so much. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Sixers are 52. Warriors are 68.5.
Oh, great.
So, yeah.
Well, they'll
Nothing good.
probably fucking lose this game.
Yeah.
So we gotta go to our college playoff picks there, Ricky. I don't like the Texas Longhorn. I damn near hate them. I am a UTA alumni. Go Mavericks. But I'm going to pick them to go against the Ohio State. I have the Texas
So who are
Longhorns.
you
Pretty good
picking?
team. I'm going with Texas, and I'm going to go PSU.
Okay, okay, I'm with you on the Texas pick. I'll never, ever, 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 ever select Ohio State to win, even though if I know they'll win a game. That's like me picking Dallas in a game. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do it. So yes, but either way, I would pick
I think you're
Texas,
gonna say, Texas and PSU.
and I'm going to take Notre Dame because I think they're playing
You're
really
taking
good.
Notre Dame? Oh, my
I
God.
don't like them, but I know.
Wow.
I don't want to pick them.
Wow.
No,
I know.
no.
I know. I
Are you
know.
from the Philadelphia area?
I know.
I don't
I
know if this
I'm
guy
sorry.
is. Somebody
I know.
check his
I didn't hear
license.
that.
I need to
Holy
catch up
shit.
on the standings, Dieter.
Ugh.
Notre Dame. How dare you? How
Listen.
dare
I'm
you?
sorry. I had to do it.
Wow. This guy. Oh. Ugh.
I got to catch you on the fucking standings, and the only way I'm gonna do this is to fucking pick a couple that you ain't picking.
All right. So last week, I had Oregon, Penn State, Texas, and Georgia.
And they
So
all won.
I was 2 out of the 4, right?
And
Oregon
I was 4
lost.
out of 4.
You had Oregon, Penn State, Texas, and Georgia. Yeah, the same thing as I did. So
Well, then we were
both tied
4
on
for
that.
4.
This is why I do the show, guys. Oh, man, I love having you guys on, man.
Real quick,
It's such a fucking fun time, man.
I went on to a third beer.
Another fighters, huh?
Necessary means for necessary means. I love the name, by the way. Kind of, fucking cool name, great beer. Yeah, that's I don't know.
We got a latecomer here.
J-Mel go crazy.
J-Mel go crazy.
Who is it?
Shaquan Barkley must play.
I love, dude, Dieter, I gotta be honest. I love that you still call him Shaquan Barkley.
Shaquan Barkley.
Dude,
Well, you know, as long as I have. You know it as long as I have. It's Shaquan.
Dude, I know, dude. Listen, you're my brother.
Oh shit!
Love it, Big Cat. Shaquan.
Oh, if he does not play, oh damn, we're gonna hear it from Jay Bell.
I missed the last 2 comments. I'm sorry, the weed's kicking in. What was it?
He said if he doesn't play, oh shit, there he goes. He said the Philadelphia Eagles are robbing this man of his legacy.
Why? He hit 2,000 yards. He hit 2,000 yards.
He's made it, dude. He's fucking made it.
Listen,
I don't think they're doing it in
Philadelphia
disservice.
history, no matter what. No matter what.
Let him go and run for like 200 yards a game in the playoffs.
Listen, when all said and done, when all said and done, and I know all of us living here, we're in our late 30s, 40s, in 30, 35 years, when we look back, we're going to look back and be like, wow, remember 2024, the amazing season that was for I think we're living in a fucking monumental Eagles time right now. All the things that Saquon did and the way it happened, this isn't a dream season.
Do I want Barkley to break that record? Yes, I do. I would. I would love for him to do that.
In the playoffs.
But you're giving an opportunity for Barkley to go to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? He hasn't been there yet. He has not been in the Super Bowl. So, I mean, that's an opportunity that we are giving him. You know what I mean? So you have to weigh out the fact.
Well, he's given us, too. Yeah, I mean.
Let him go break the playoff records.
Can he pick it back in playing over in case Hurst can't go?
Oh, shit. We got a whole story here. Oh, God. J-Mel, chill it out, bro. Let's see what this is. Rest him. Potential get hurt in the playoffs is the healthiest guy this has ever been. Keep the wheels rolling. Yeah, I agree with him, man.
Listen,
I actually agree
I
with him,
understand
man.
that
He
logic.
is
I
fucking
do. I
rolling,
get it.
dude.
Get the record because it'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, this is once in a lifetime, dude. Like, if he could break that record, and I was saying this before we started all talking, let him go in, break that record, pull him out, pull everybody out, no problem.
What
Because
if he
those
doesn't?
the Giants are going to want to lose that game. If they don't want to lose that
Peter,
game,
wait a minute.
that's
Just to
dumb on
let
their
you know,
part.
there's no players on the field for the Giants that are like, let's try to lose. Listen, they're not in the front office. They don't listen. If they do bad, they lose paychecks. There's nobody on the Giants trying to lose a game. Yes, does the front office want that? Yeah, but you saw last week. How did that work out? These guys ain't. Ask Mike Rozier. I talk to him all the time. These guys, this is a battle for them. You're laying your life on the line. Nobody's going to lay down and try to lose a game for the front office. The fat cats up there, they're all like, fuck them.
You're right. You're right. And
they're the Matrix. We're the Neos.
You're right. I mean, anybody that's playing for their job, their livelihood, is going to put it all on the line.
And remember, I asked you earlier to remind me and circle back to when I talked to Mike Rozier. By the way, anybody new to the show or just watching, Mike Rozier, is a former Heisman Trophy winner, NFL player who's a good friend of me, DeeTer, and Craig, and anybody who wants to be his friend. He's just a cool dude. I asked him earlier. I said, as a former NFL running back, who achieved at the highest level. I mean, there's nothing higher than the Heisman in college. What would you do? And his answer didn't surprise me. He's like, dude, run them, let them eat. And listen, I can't argue that sentiment, but I do see the other side. It's better to keep them healthy.
Yeah, he took himself out of the picture, and that was a pro move, man. I didn't like it. Yeah, I wish he would have went to get the record, but that's something I respect a lot.
Right. And DeeTer, I'll say the counter to you too. If Nick Sirianni and Saquon, because they all had a meeting before the game, all the team captains. If Nick would have said, we're going to play him, we're going to play the first team in the first half to get him some reps. Listen, I would have been okay with that too. And I'd be like, I totally understand it. And then I'm like, yeah, I hope he does get the fucking record. But where they're at now, and they're like, we want to stay healthy and make a deep playoff run. We haven't had a bye week since October 6th. You're talking 100 days. I get it. You know what I mean? Heal your bodies and go get the best punch you got. Listen, if you're putting me in a 4-game tournament, I want to throw the best fucking punches I got in my arsenal. And I think that's what Nick's doing for him. And I respect that. Because it was a hard decision. This wasn't an easy decision, not at all.
I just want to say thank you, J Mel. Go crazy. Don't you worry. Don't you be sorry about commenting long comments about the situation. He said, sorry, long comment, guys. I'm upset about this situation.
Comment
all you want, bro. All you want.
Yeah, dude. This is good. It's visceral. Good conversation. Different opinion. I would say, listen, we can all have different opinions and argue and still be friends because we're fucking adults.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. When have we ever thought Philadelphia running back is going to break the running back record? Holy shit, dude. We've had a group of running backs forever. You know what I mean? There's never been that one guy that done it. You know what I mean?
Well, DeeTer, let me give you a stat real quick. Think about it this way.
It was always like a group of running backs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, think about it this way. The best running back in Eagles history is Shady McCoy, right? Then the numbers say it. He owns the all-time rushing record for Eagles running backs, but he also owns and even the single season rushing record that he owns for the Eagles. And Shady was amazing, dude. Saquon has already shattered it. He didn't beat it by 15 yards. He beat it by 400 yards. I mean, so listen, I think you already carved your name in Eagles history, and everybody's, let's go win this kid. Let's go win him the real thing. Let's go win the whole thing.
Yeah,
Seriously,
some silverware.
the records are nice, but guys, let's go win the whole thing.
get the ring, man. Get the ring on the finger. Yeah.
Yep.
Just like when Nick.
That's it.
Well,
Because
we got
honestly, for
college,
whatever reason,
we got college playoff picks to make, right? We said PSU and Texas, and you
well,
said
I
Texas and
got
Notre Dame.
Texas and Notre Dame.
All right. Well, we're at that hour and 20 minutes.
The sacred hour, as they like to call it. The old hour and 20 minutes. No, I'm just kidding.
Gabe, thank you so much for coming on. Greg, always a pleasure, man. Thank you guys, man.
Thank you for
You
having
guys
me.
are fucking great.
Great show.
We're on the BGSE Network, 10 p.m. Thursday night. Check us out.
Cheers.
2 Birds, 1 Show.
Also, they buy
Peace.
t-shirts. Get t-shirts.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Peace
t-shirt.
out.
See
Later, man.
See ya.